We turn now to Lizzie Burden. She is Bloomberg EMEA government and economics correspondent outside of number 10 Downing Street. So Lizzie, thank you so much for being back with us. Okay, he's humbled and honored. I guess my first question is, what does he do with it now he has it? He still has a lot of challenges, particularly on the economic front.
Yeah, a very forbidding in-tray, both in terms of the economy, but also in terms of uniting his party. Really, to reassure markets, we want him to confirm when the medium-term fiscal plan is going to happen. It's expected on October the 31st, but we've heard from his spokesman already that it's not yet been confirmed. The markets also want to know whether he's going to keep Jeremy Hunt as Chancellor. But of course, it's an even more difficult economic task because of what T.S. Lombard calls the moron risk premium left by Liz Truss. He's going to have to find deeper spending cuts, bigger tax rises, and that's going to rock the boat potentially with the right wing of his party, because in order to get here, to be anointed as Prime Minister, he's had to bring together a very broad coalition of Tory MPs, and if he annoys the right wing either on Brexit or tax rises, that coalition could be lost.
Lizzie, as you say, a very full inbox, but take a step back if you would. We've had an historic period in the United Kingdom, the shortest prime ministership ever in history of the country. Now we have the youngest prime minister in 200 years, but more important, the first non-white prime minister ever. What is the potential significance of that?
It's a huge moment in British politics, this. He's a practicing Hindu, and of course it's Diwali, so it's got a magic to it. It may have practical consequences for trade in terms of a UK-India trade deal. The Indians, of course, are notoriously difficult to negotiate with. And even though Rishi Sunak was anointed by his MPs, it wasn't put to a vote of the party membership or even the broader electorate. It does speak to the former Prime Minister David Cameron's efforts to diversify his party. Labour, of course, hasn't even had a female Prime Minister or a non-white leader. But interestingly, in polling of words associated with Rishi Sunak, more than the colour of his skin, more than his age, what's associated with him is the word rich. And that works against him, it seems, in the UK, whereas I'm thinking of the US context. It seemed to be what propelled Donald Trump into the White House, the idea that his personal wealth meant that he could be trusted.